Hello everyone, my name is KB Games. Today I'm just need to have a discussion with all of you. Now if you guys didn't hear, Chyna Thomas, I think that's how you say her name, Chyna Thomas, the 22-year-old sister of Boston Celtics point guard Isaiah Thomas, she died in a one-car accident around 5 a.m. this morning. Now, I know that I like to make jokes about, like NBA players being injured. Like I made jokes about Kevin Durant being injured. I called him a baby because, he still plays on the Warriors, which, Warriors are my team, but, I made jokes about him. I called him a baby. I called his doctors, some names, not on video, but, and, that's different because, Chyna Thomas, she died this morning, and, I couldn't imagine what Isaiah Thomas is having to go through right now, but people have the audacity to make memes about that. I've seen memes of her death, and, it's not cool to make a meme about it or make a joke about it and be like, oh no, I was just kidding. Well, if you were just kidding, then why would you say it in the first place? Why would you say it at all? Because, if you say it, then that just, if you make fun of stuff like that, then that just means that you're a douchebag. So, but I know that I like to make jokes about stuff, and if I offended any of you guys, I'm sorry. But, you don't make jokes about someone dying. And I guess that this is like, I guess this means more to me than what it means to other people because, I have a sister and I couldn't imagine if my sister died. I couldn't imagine what I'd be going through. I can't imagine what Isaiah's going through right now, especially during playoff time. I hate that it has to be during playoff time. Well, I hate that it had to happen to him at all. But, I couldn't imagine what his family's going through right now. But, yeah, so you guys, if any of you out there are watching this and you guys have made a meme about that, just stop. It's not cool, dude. It's not funny. No one thinks it's a joke. And if you're an adult that made one, then you need to, rethink what you've been doing, because if you're a kind of person who would make fun of something like that, then you are, you're just, let me fix this camera, you are just, a douchebag in general, because, if you have to get that attention, if you have to get attention like that, if you are so desperate to get attention from anyone that you have to make a meme or a joke about someone dying, then you need to rethink what you've been doing. If you guys heard that, that was my dog. She is an idiot. But, stuff like that. You don't need to, you don't need to be making memes about Isaiah Thomas' sister dying, because what if Isaiah saw that? Like, what do you think he would feel? Because, he already feels bad enough. His team does have the number one seed in the East, so I could only imagine how hard it is with all the weight on his shoulders going into the playoffs, even with the number one seed, and then having to hear that his sister died, after practice or something. I couldn't imagine that, coming home from a basketball practice. And if you guys have seen my sister in some videos, her name's Emma, I couldn't imagine coming home from a basketball practice, or just going outside and shooting basketball in general, or going to my friend's house and shooting basketball. I couldn't imagine me coming home and my mom or dad say, Emma died, in a car accident, or she just died. I couldn't imagine that. But, Isaiah, I'm sending all my prayers out to you, man. I'm sorry that I'm sorry about, your family. like to send out my condolences to Isaiah Thomas. And for any of you out there, like people who I go to school with, if you guys are watching this and you guys are laughing about me making this video, then you just, like, that's not cool to laugh about something like that, because because most of my friends have sisters, stepsisters, half-sisters, stuff like that. And, you know, how would you like it if you came home from a practice one day from any kind of sport or just anything, and your parents have to tell you that your sister died, or I mean, even your brother died? I couldn't imagine that. I've got a sister and 2 brothers, so I couldn't imagine if one of them died. And Chyna Thomas, am I saying her name right, Chyna? I don't know, but you know, she was only 22, so I mean, she probably had a great life ahead of her. I mean, Isaiah Thomas, he's an all-star, so, you know, I mean, I couldn't imagine that, because, like, if you guys are so desperate to get attention, for any of you guys watching this, if you guys have made a meme about that, if you guys are so desperate to get attention that you have to make a meme or a joke about Isaiah Thomas' sister dying, or anyone dying in general, then, you know, I mean, that's messed up. I mean, I think I told you the time where, like, a bike peg almost went through my leg and something whenever I crashed. I mean, that's just, and, you know, if you guys would make fun of that, then that would, you know, if you guys would make fun about me having to go through that pain of having a bike peg almost go through my leg, then if any of you guys out there who watch my videos thinking, no, he didn't, yes, I did. It was when my dad lived at his apartment, but thankfully it was over summer break, so, but, yeah, guys, so, I mean, if you guys don't make memes or jokes about any of that, because I couldn't imagine what Isaiah Thomas's family is going through now, or right now, I guess, because Isaiah heading into the playoffs, you know, their game should be over by now. I don't know, I got an alert about it, so it should be over. But, you know, Isaiah, I would like to send my prayers and condolences out to you. You're probably going through a tough time right now, so I'm sorry about what happened, and you guys need to just, you know, don't make jokes, don't do anything, just stay out of it, don't do anything. If people, you know, are making jokes or memes about it, tell them to stop, because it's not cool. No one's laughing about it, for one. You're just being a douchebag, number 2, and it's messed up, man. This world is a very mean place. So, guys, thank you for watching, and as always, subscribe, like, peace out.